Hi Virgo, this is Trudy of Virtual Tarot. I'm here to read your 4-card love reading for you. Again, I am the love lady. However, I want to mention that sometimes we get career advice, also relationship advice, and so that will be covered as well. I want to begin to read for you right now. It's 2017. You are in my kitchen. Ta-da! And I'm bananas, as you can see. I like tea. And these are some vegetables right here from my friend's garden that I picked yesterday. Fresh lemons, fresh oranges, and if you can imagine that in January, how beautiful. First card to come up for you, interesting, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, you are a pentacle. What does that mean? That means you're an earth sign. That means that you will gravitate toward things that are practical. You do love beauty, and you are a perfectionist. And so this card speaks to you all the way. You can see that this guy in red tights is working very hard, creating these beautiful pentacles, and he's head down and hammering away. The interesting thing about this card is that he is really involved, I guess you would say, in what he's doing. And he is detailed. You have to be very detailed to make a star, and so each and every one is exactly the same. It's kind of an assembly line type of card. However, it does speak to the fact that you've been working away on projects and maybe you're a little tired in January. Maybe you feel as if you don't really want to go back and work on more of them. However, you will turn this around. I do hear your guide saying this is going to change. It's just right now you're in the middle of it and you're like, whoa, I got to go back and I got to really look at this thing and I got to really pay attention to this thing. And I've been doing this for a long time. So that can mean a lot of things. If you're in finance, anything to do with money or creation, something that's tactical, something that you can taste, touch, feel. If you're creating widgets, so to speak, or what you're creating begin to feel like widgets, as if they're off the assembly line, maybe this you're starting to question as well. You're asking yourself, is this really the direction I want to go in? Because every single one kind of looks the same, and maybe I need to move in a new direction this year and begin to create a series of things, projects, art pieces, music, poetry, whatever it is, that is a different series. And I'm hearing that for some of you as well. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are you doing what you're doing and who are you doing it for? I do hear that for some of you. Why am I toiling away at this thing that I really don't feel as if it's getting me anywhere and I'm not doing it for me? That's a question that comes up, and I'm hearing that from your guides. Again, I am hearing for some of you, it may have to do with clearing tables, if that has, if it makes any sense. Clearing table after table, and you're starting to feel as if, maybe even at home, you're feeling as if I'm just cleaning up after these people and cleaning up again and cleaning up again. And what does that mean to me? It's just becoming very repetitive, and you're not sensing that there's any end in sight. That could be happening for some of you. Now, Virgos are very specific, very detail-oriented, and you hold others up to a pretty high bar. And you hold yourself up to a pretty high bar. And if there are people in your life who insist or think that you're going to continue to do what you're doing in the same way, then let that go, because those people have their own best interests at heart. And if your heart's not in what you're doing, even if it's for them, it's going to take a turn for the worse. So let's see what's happening here for you. Up comes the Knight of Wands. Yay. That's a good card in the upright. It's in the challenge position. However, in the tarot kitchen, it's all good. Because the Knight of Wands means that you're going to have some gas in your tank, some fire. This is the suit of energy and passion and creativity. And you can see those little buds are coming off of that wand as this knight charges forward, and he's got a very showy costume on, a red feather just coming out of his hat. And this is the White Rider deck, of course, the traditional deck. And so here he goes. And so you may be challenged to find the gusto to get out of the situation that you're in, or you're challenged with sort of this, surprisingly enough, showiness. People may see you as too showy, but don't let go of who you are. You need this passion to move forward. You need to be excited. You need a thrill. And the thrill is going to get you, what I'm hearing is, to the kill. And the kill is going to be landing whatever it is that you need to land in order to move forward. Because you're not going to continue the way you've been continuing, even though it's sort of like, hey, I got to go through this drudgery because that's what people expect of me. No, 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 that's not happening this year. Good cards are coming up for you. The Three of Cups. This is a good card. You see the cups. Cups are raised. Cups, that suit, great suit, all about emotion, fulfillment, joy, festivity. These are the things that make our hearts sing. And we've got 3 cups raised here, and it can be very literal. It can mean that you're actually going to go out and enjoy yourself. There could be a celebration, a wedding. You could be going out with your friends, and you could be just saying to yourself, hey, I'm going to take a little break in January, and I'm going to celebrate. And a lot of that will be happening at the beginning of the month, of course, but this is in the unexpected position. And so there is a celebration, and that celebration will, I'm hearing for some of you, be a game changer in that you're going to be able to become lighthearted, and because it's feeling very heavy, sort of January 1, but this is a lightness. This is the ability to let it all go and to enjoy yourself. And when you open yourself up to that joy with your friends, then good things will happen. And so I do believe that getting together with people who you like to party with, even dance on the tables with, have fun with, this is all very good. If there's a wedding coming up, this is really good too. Not only a wedding, but a shower, or if you're a female, you might just find that some of your friends are a great support network. Or if you're a male, you may find out some of your female friends are a great support network. Or you might find that if you're in a relationship, that you're actually working with your loved one and someone else even, and all getting on very famously. And so that's great. Last card to come up. This keeps coming up. 9 of Wands. More wands. Fire in the tank. Fire, fire, fire. This is everything that you've created. This is all of the jobs that you've worked on. These are all of the relationships that you've built, the networking that has been done. You've built almost a standing wall, you know, and that's what I'm hearing. It's like the Great Wall of China. You've built that, and it's a wonderful thing. However, I do believe that you need to get on the other side of this, maybe turn around. And again, this is not how I would ordinarily read this card. This card speaks to being a little bit paranoid about being able to defend what it is that you've already built. But then again, I'm seeing here that could be, and what I'm hearing from your guides, it could mean you need to walk through to the other side of the fence where we see that green grass, because there are two sides to the wall, and since you've built it, you can walk to the other side, and there's an entirely new vista that you can look at, and that would require that you drop some of the paranoia of what could happen if you decide to do that. Now, again, we all build walls, and you know, to keep ourselves safe, and you can call them boundaries if you want to. But sometimes these boundaries, we need to cross our own boundaries that we built, and that requires some bigger, broader thinking, and to drop the paranoia, and to drop some of the ideas that we have of how we should conduct ourselves or what we should be doing, walking outside of the wall. That can mean maybe you need to even get outside of the geographical space that you find yourself living within. Step out and experience another space. And when you do so, it might behoove you to realize that if you don't, you're going to keep doing things the same old way over and over again. And that means maybe you need to get out of the house more often, and enjoy yourself. Spend more time with people you enjoy being around, because they will show you a new way of conducting yourself. They will help you uncover parts of your persona that will allow you to move past this same old, and I'm hearing some of that for Virgo. But if we're gonna speak to love here, what I do see is that dropping, sort of moving past the workaday, the same old workaday, and allowing yourself to get out there and to experience life, joy, celebration, community, to just go out with your friends, even to have friends in, that's okay too. But I'm seeing a lot of the workaday, you know, just over and over, and there's just really no reason or purpose behind it. And when you do let some of that go, you're gonna be able to step outside of yourself, and you'll be in a whole new place. So drop some of that paranoia and the walls that have been built. You can, it's fine, you built them. There's a door. Walk through the door and go through to the other side of the wall and see what's there, because it's all safe and good. And for you, Virgo, it's time. It's time. Again, hearing one more thing for some of you, if you're feeling like this sense of obligation, and I'm seeing that too, you can continue to meet your responsibilities. Just do not be afraid that if you leave, everything will basically fall apart, because it won't. The assembly line will keep going, and even if they miss a couple doses or whatever it is, they're gonna be okay. And so that's going to put gas in your tank so that you can move forward and you can have a happy 2017. Thanks, Virgo. You got it going on. You are so responsible, such a good person.